In just 2 months, how much can your life change? Allow me to share my tale with you. After my father passed away on January 3rd, 2023, I was unable to focus on my drive motivation goals for a few weeks. After a year of dating, my girlfriend and I broke up, and I broke my leg a few days later. I gained weight while wearing a cast. It was technically intentional because I was on a bulk, but I was unable to exercise properly, so I gained 5 kilograms of pure fat. At that point, in March, I realized that I had completely lost control over my life, leaving me with no other options except to follow monk mode rule. I made the decision to remove all social media apps from my phone and limit who can contact me. I also made a commitment to myself to plan every day in advance, lose 1 kilogram each week, maintain a regular sleep schedule from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., read at least 10 pages every evening, and engage in daily mindfulness practices. All of those actions were meant to help me regain control over my life, but I ran into a major issue right away. Social media is my profession. If I chose to stop using it for an extended length of time, I would lose a lot of followers and reach, but I also understood that I would either go insane or take a break. Stress and anxiety come first week from moving, so I had to stay alone in silence to achieve peace in my mind and only then transfer that to the outside world. I didn't see my friends after school, and I didn't show up on social media or my Discord server at all. Other than going to school the first week, I've spent most of my free time reading books, learning to jump the rope, working out, and meditating. I already feel better. My mind is definitely come down. Before, one thing I still worry about is my social media presence, but I guess my health is priority now. Every evening, I also feel a lack of social interactions. I feel the need to join a Discord voice chat, but at the same time, I enjoy going to sleep early because I get to wake up early. I did the same boring things from Monday till Friday, but on the weekend, I realized that this whole process lacked a clear purpose, okay? I wanted to improve my mental health, but it was not something I could measure in any way to get back on track. And to my prime productivity, I had to find a project which would make me want to get up in the morning. An idea was born. People always ask me for advice on how to style their hair, how to get a better physique. Since it is hard to respond to every question on how to get rid of acne one by one, I decided to dedicate more of this month to writing a comprehensive guide on how to appear better as a guy in order to benefit both my followers and myself. Deep work. I spent in long hours working on a computer, laptop, or piece of paper. I even skipped lectures to focus on writing scripts for videos, writing tens of thousands of words along the way. I also continually faced new challenges. The expert I spoke with on the phone told me that I need a website for these kinds of autos. The second month was very different from the first because I was so focused on the guide that I forgot why I had started monk mode in the first place. We have different habits, but an ambitious goal, a reason to get out of bed in the morning, that will make me happy, no matter how many millionaire habits I have. I need a goal to strive for before life will reward me. I guess I have to learn how to create websites now that I'm studying scripting, filming, editing, and creating hour after hour, day after day. I produced at an insane level because I achieved what I strived for, flow state. I knew what my purpose was. While filming the video, I realized that there was one thing I wanted to change about my life. Up until now, my YouTube career had mostly been based on negative emotion. I decided to leave that chapter behind and focus on spreading as much positivity as I could in 2023, both on YouTube and in my day-to-day social interactions. I think this will greatly improve not only my life, but also the lives of people around me as the drip slowly came to an end. My trip to Bulgaria allowed me to practice flying a drone and capture some breathtaking landscapes. You can watch the video online next week. Before Mongcode, I was in a deep creative rut, lacking inspiration and motivation to create anything. I would film videos just to post anything. However, during this trip, everything turned around, and I felt re-energized and ready for a new chapter. I always believed that if you survive hard times, you're going to be rewarded because life tests ambitious people. These feelings were something I hadn't felt in a long time. Life examinations. How much you really desire what you claim to want after having an easy and prosperous year in 2022. I knew I would need to take a test in 2023. I started in January, and 4 months later, I received Rewards Plus Sweden. Yes, I passed. And as soon as I returned to social media, I was able to land 2 incredible brand partnerships. Oh my God. As a reward for all the hard work I put into getting a new drone, which I can't wait to fill with, I went to Sweden with my friends for a few days. It was freezing. The water was only 2 degrees Celsius, but it was worth it. I lost 10 kilos, which is what I set out to achieve. In addition, I learned how to do Lou Hansen's push-ups. I honestly don't know what just happened. I've never done this before, but I'm so happy to have done it. Conclusions. In light of my dad's loss and other challenges, I would say that dealing with them during the past 4 months has been extremely challenging. I now realize that nothing is impossible for me to endure. If something worse does come to me in the future, I sincerely hope it won't happen, but if it does, I'm confident I can handle it. Before going into monk mode, I rekindled my enthusiasm for making videos. I was lacking motivation and even began to question my entire career, but those issues have already been resolved, and going forward, I plan to write high-quality content every week in the hopes of returning to prime productivity. Now that I can just see, I can work for hours on end without becoming sidetracked and even enter a creative flow. Alters the advantageous features of monk mode. I'm definitely not going back to how things were. Here's what I'm going to change in my everyday life. I will keep on planning my days that way. I will know exactly what to do, which will dramatically decrease any chances of getting distracted. I will keep on going to sleep around 10 p.m. and waking up between 6 to 7 a.m. because I find myself the most productive in the morning. I won't go on a bulk in the nearest future. I will keep the weight I have and learn various calisthenics skills, as that always made me happy. And most importantly, I will focus on spreading as much positivity as possible, not only in real life, but also here on YouTube. I want to focus on this platform a lot this year, so you can expect me to post pretty often. Outro. This 4 months long journey and 2 months long disappearance turned out to be some of the most life-changing moments for me ever. If you feel like you've gotten too comfortable or things aren't going as they should in your life, try monk mode. And to everyone who's going through something right now, I want you to look at it as a test, because life is going to test how bad you want, what you say you want. Right now is the time when you have to prove how tough you are. Based on that, life is going to choose whether you deserve your dreams or not. If you want to learn how, check out the first link in the description. I hope I was able to inspire you today. If you can, please go talk to your dad today. I didn't end up breaking up with my girl. We're still okay. I lost 10 kilos in just 2 months.